This is Kit Proudfoot. I'm here for Livemusic FM. I'm at the O2 Academy in Islington ahead of a sellout show for the Eagles of Death Metal, and I'm here with Jesse Hughes.
How you doing?
Yeah, how are you, man?
I'm excellent.
I'm your fabulous weapon. I ain't no target, girl, so use me well. I'm here, gonna feel it tonight, yeah. Baby, here I stand, I'm your impossible man. Yes, I say ho. I'm your man. Oh, yeah, I say ho.
This job is the coolest job in the world. It's like getting your butthole and dick licked at the same time by like nymphs from heaven.
Continuously.
You know what I mean? I hate to say that, but that's exactly what it's like.
So you're only doing a few shows
Yeah,
in the
we
UK.
only get a chance to do a couple of these, club shows, which really gives us a chance to recharge.
Yeah.
'Cause this is where it happens for us. It's rock and roll. Really, a rock show isn't just a band performing. It's really a piston.
Yeah.
And you have to show up and you push hard. And when they push back, if it starts going back
I
and
hear
forth,
that.
it becomes an animal and it takes life. And you've been to shows where you know it. You know that there's this moment where it came alive.
Yeah.
And the whole thing was alive, and everyone was electrified by it. I hate to say if it was like a corny special effect, it'd be like, and it looked like electricity going out through everyone.
yeah.
It'd be crazy.
So you're doing tonight, and that's your only club show, is that right?
The only
And then-
club show. I'm very honest with all my fans, and I've got special things, but London's a special place for us. And England in general has been I mean, come on, from the get-go. I mean, it was the Kinks that made me understand American music more than anything else.
Really?
It was the Damned. The first fucking punk rock band I ever got into was not Black Flag. It was the Damned.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why, to really recharge and to do it right, I felt like we had to do it here.
We want to know what the necessary ingredients to rock and roll are. Would you say?
In my opinion, the necessary ingredients for good rock and roll is easily modeled and based upon Elvis, because he's the source. You have to be a God-fearing Christian. You have to love your mama. And you also have to have a dick bigger than John Holmes. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. But yeah, those are the basic ingredients. That with 2 teaspoons of sugar and a healthy dose of hot Mexican sex, which is what I'm about. So. To me, this ain't a Bible study here. It's fucking rock and roll. And it also ain't rocket science or let's do good by the community. It's shake your dick, let's make some fucking money, and I want to fuck.
Important service to provide.
Yeah. My dad used to say there's 2 types of rock and roll bands. There's a rock and roll band that comes out and jacks off for everyone to watch, and there's a rock and roll band that comes out and fucks everybody in the room. And I want to be rock and roll band number 2.
So you feel like when you're doing these live gigs, it's very much. Do you feel like you're getting recharged almost? You were talking about this give and take.
I get to touch the people.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
It's
the greatest people that we love, our greatest heroes. My greatest heroes have always been the ones that get down. Because they're one of us.
Yeah.
That's why I get to it. I love Bruce Willis. He's my new John Wayne. I fucking love him because he's badass.
He's cool, man.
You know what I mean? And why? Because when I go up to him on the street, and I have 4 times and told him I love him, he stops everything and he goes, "Why do you love me?" And I tell him why, and he's like, he appreciates it. I fucking love that.
You obviously play a lot of live shows, but the festivals. Well, I wanted to ask you about festivals. Are you playing this weekend? Are you playing V? Is that right?
Yeah. I think we're playing Rock and Sane, and then we're doing Reading Leeds, and
doing the overnight coach.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we
love the overnight.
I love the tour buses. You get
those things are huge.
You get a little bit of this, a little bit of this, a little cool Xbox, whatever. You know, it's cool.
How could you even leave one? They're the biggest
it's a fucking
things I've
dream
ever seen.
job. You know, and I love seeing rock and rollers like, yeah, it's so hard. We got to be away from home, and in this bus, it's like.
It's the best bus on the planet.
Here, that bus is a blowjob.
It looks like a transformer.
It does, dude.
Yeah.
And it literally sometimes does transform your life. I've had transformative moments in the backs of buses.
Don't
had a friend who told me that you did a concert which is all girls or girls only
ladies
concert.
only.
Yes, I didn't dream that.
Yeah.
I thought I might have dreamed it, and I was not going to say it because I was like, I think I might have made that up.
And they're the scariest fucking shows in the world, man, because like chicks are like the toys in Toy Story. You know what I mean? When the adults
exactly what you
leave,
mean.
they come to life in a way that's really weird. And they were like dressed like they were going to church. I mean, it was like fucking to the nines, dude.
Yeah.
Right? Every last one of them. And we had karaoke. So I came out and sang karaoke with them for a good 2 hours. And it was the only time where a crowd is demanded we play a song twice, and I was scared not to.
Really?
Yeah, it was Boys Bad News, and I was like, any request? And they were like, Boys Bad News, and shaking the stage. And we had Hell's Angels doing security for us because we wanted to take it back from the Rolling Stones. And they were dancing like, they were not doing security. They were like, fuck this, dude, I'm getting down. It was like, that's rock and roll.
Yeah.
That's it. We fucked everybody in the room that night. And they all happened to be girls, so we made it easy on our consciences.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
It was fine. So in your opinion, this is very important at live music. In your opinion, should everybody have a mustache?
You know, the mustache has to have you.
Yeah.
You know when it's right. You know when it's right. And because when you grow a mustache, there's an awkward phase. Only the truly chosen can see past that awkward moment and not shave it off out of fear.
Yeah.
Because a mustache really isn't something you have. It's something that is part of you. You don't have a nose.
Yeah.
Have you decided to have a nose?
No.
It's like, no, you actually shave your mustache off.
Yeah.
So this is something that is us.
Along cause the boys bad news. When they're talking and they're telling you, just leave them alone cause the boys bad news. Bad news.
What's been the most ridiculous moment? Let's say recently on tour.
When I die and I'm up in heaven, that whole moment called my life will end up being the most ridiculous moment.
It's
dude.
like that thing, you can't judge if a man's happiness until he's dead. You can't judge his most ridiculous moment.
I don't believe in karma. I believe it's a credit card, and God's just going to cash your shit out when you hit the holy rollers. You know what I mean? And so when I hit the holy rollers, I'm going to be like, that was
Boys bad news. The boys bad news. The boys bad news. The boys bad news.
that was rad.